The boys are back with another big week in sport for Chris Waller Racing. Good to see you got out of your pyjamas this morning, Chris. Very daggy attire as per usual. Good winner yesterday, Marmello. Happy with her?
Yeah, very happy. Taking to Flemington now for a race on Oaks Day, 1700 metre 3-year-old fillies race. Nice race for her. I think she'll stay. Be very hard to beat down there.
Obviously another good day on Saturday. 2 winners at Caulfield on Caulfield Cup Day. Not as much luck in the feature event. And obviously Index Link breaking through at Randwick.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be setting herself up for a very big day, but yeah, Boban was terrific. Off a short, 2 weeks turnaround from the Epsom win, and Retrace obviously won very well, and then come to the last race, we thought we were a very big chance, Liam, didn't we?
I know, you did. I don't go off before acceptances.
So, in hindsight, I think we were just a bit negative the way we rode Hawkesbury, perhaps, from his wide gate, but hindsight's a wonderful thing, but at least he did attack the line without any luck. And Moriarty went super. Kalini suggested he's ready for 2 miles, and Raw Descent, I think, had the run of the race, but just jarred up and didn't really let down. And I've got no doubt she'll be a top class mare in the order.
And outside of a few unlucky stories on Saturday at Randwick, Index Link being the sole winner there for the stable, he was pretty good. Yeah,
much better. Far from foolproof yet, though. He still does a lot of things wrong, but as you can see, he's got untapped potential if we can get to him.
We'll jump straight into a big weekend. Friday night at Canterbury and Moonee Valley, and Saturday again at the Valley, and back to a home game at Rosehill. We'll go straight to Moonee Valley Friday night for Arenosa. She's drawn wide, but that shouldn't worry her too much.
Not too bad. Would have been good to see her draw 6, 7, 8, somewhere around then. She likes a bit of room. She'll get plenty of room from barrier 12. Tough race. There'll be heaps of speed on. It'll give her a chance to run home. And get some Group 1 black type next to her name if she can.
Canterbury Park, Mamwazel, race 1, 1250 metre 3-year-old fillies event. She's first up, but looks well placed.
Yeah, she's showing us ability, and it's the right race for her. Claims 3 kilos with John Kissick. She should be very hard to beat in a competitive little race.
At Basso, he's entered also for Saturday as well as Canterbury on Friday night. Have you made a decision there which way you're leaning?
Not yet. What do you think?
No, I've already told you. My thoughts.
What do you think?
We'll come back. Hold on to this, because we might be onto one of you punters. Just hold on to this, all right? Contravene and Salford Art, the 2800 metre event, 3 laps around Canterbury. I'll stay.
Yeah, they'll stay or they'll go.
That was good for you.
Contravene, he's been a little bit disappointing. We've given him a lot of time, and he's bred to stay, so let's see how he runs. Salford Art, she has a little wind problem, which is pretty well documented.
You've had a wind problem the last couple of days too. A bit too much rich béarnaise sauce at Rockpool on Monday night, perhaps.
McDonald's, perhaps. She's going well. It's been nothing different all preparation. Last start was really good, in fact, just got a bit too far back, so she will stay, and let's see how she runs.
Righto, we'll go back to the Valley for Saturday, Cox Plate Day, big day. First starter, first Australian starter, first start in Australia, Opinion, comes out of Werribee. I was there for breakfast with the stars on Tuesday morning. Worked pretty good.
He ran 25.5 for the last 400, and you, being a punter, got all gilly because he worked home on the bridle, and Craig knew it, said how well he went. He needs to go about 12 lengths faster to win, and then we might be in business. But we haven't really given him a chance to disappoint us. We're working on getting his confidence up, which is what we need to do with these UK horses when they're on a quick arrival. So I think he's in the right race, Liam. I think he's going to be very hard to beat.
Thank you.
Come back, don't go to the tab.
Sacred Falls, the good celt in the Schweppes Crystal Mile. Barrier 3, Leith Innes has come over, and he also worked well on Tuesday morning.
He worked very well. had he run first 3 in the Epsom, I would have thought he would be spot on for the Cox Plate, but I think we need to get his confidence up, and Cox Plate's not the right race for that. So we've taken the cautious approach, running the Crystal Mile. He's drawn perfectly. Leith said he worked great, and he's turned the corner the last couple of weeks, in particular since arriving in Melbourne, just to change the scenery. Obviously working left-handed as well seems to help, and he can then go to the Emirates Mile, $1 million race in 2 weeks' time.
Catkins, she's drawn normal for herself in a wide and awkward draw. She's up to a mile against the mares. Do you think she'll handle the step up in trip?
50-50. I'm very concerned, but I think it's a good stepping stone for the autumn. I like to expose horses over a distance, the preparation before. I think she's a Coolmore type mare for the autumn, and therefore that's a 1500 metre race and a pretty soft 1500, so if she can run a strong mile at Moonee Valley, with no problem coming back in the autumn, and will be a chance.
And the big heavyweight feature weight for age event, the 2000 metre or 2040 metre WS Cox Plate foreteller. He was a late entry, well, not a late entry, but a late acceptance. His work was very good on Tuesday morning. Looks all systems go for Saturday.
Yeah, everything's suggesting he should be running in Cox Plate, and Craig Hewitt got off him on Tuesday morning, said how well he worked, and we should be running. Obviously, we thought the McKinnon would be an easier option. When there was talk of Landing Jewel missing the Cox Plate due to weather, it would have been a disaster for us not to run the Cox Plate and meet her in the McKinnon, because I know where he would have finished and it wouldn't have been in front of her. So for that reason, we've had the perfect Cox Plate build-up. He's won a Group 1 race this preparation. He's a Group 1 winner over 2,000 metres. Run second to the best horse in Australasia at the moment in Atlantic Jewel. There's no better form. So fortunately we saw that and accepted, and I think he's drawn okay. The barrier shouldn't worry him too much, and he'll be hitting the line strongly.
Sounds good. You're pretty bullish.
You've got to be, Liam. You've got to have a bit of confidence. That's why you get so far.
Let's go back to the home game territory. Rosehill Gardens. Another big team in. I noticed I didn't have a boarding pass come through in the emails, so I'm tipping I'll be here. Anyway, that's alright. I don't do Cox Plates anyway. Chateau Lafay, 1400 metre 3-year-old event. Good win last start. Kept it to that same trip. She's got a bit more weight.
Yeah, she's just steadily improving, learning about racing. Once we get this preparation out of the way, I think she'll be a foolproof horse to come back in the autumn and really step up to the next level. So it's all about getting her to switch off in the early part of a race and then obviously finish strongly. We don't want her racing out the back for the rest of her career, but we're doing that at this stage to ensure she settles. So small field, should be very hard to beat.
And the top weight, Ernest Desire, he was unlucky the other day, but the query over 1400 metres was never really answered. Jim Cassidy goes aboard, he's drawn well. How's he looking?
He's looking okay. I'm still scratching my head over the run last start. I think the 1400 was the problem, but no sort of facts to back that up, so I want to give him a second try. So hence the reason for running on Saturday, and they're both drawn well, him and Chateau Lafay.
Race 3. Now this is what I've been waiting for. Abasso. Done much him into the last 2 starts. We've got 2 winnable races on the weekend. He's drawn barrier 4. Tommy Berry rides 1900 metres versus the 1550 metre maiden on Friday night. Give us an exclusive. Where's he going?
Probably to Rosehill, Liam.
Thank you.
I think the distance will be right. Small field. The race on Friday night, I think there's some handy horses that will end up being Saturday class horses. Saturday's race, might be a couple there, but I don't think there are any superstars, although over distance a couple of them might improve. So I think it's a good time now to try them over the trip and see how he runs.
The 4th event, 2000 metre race, another big representation from the stable. we'll go first off with the last start winner of his last 2 multilateral. He goes up sharply in weight, but has he progressed nicely?
He's progressed well. Certainly hasn't taken a backward step. He's a good horse. But as you say, 59 kilos. It's a totally different weight to carry to, I think, 54 last start. As well as that, he's giving some of the horses he raced against a weight advantage. Yeah, he's going to be hard to beat, but don't fall into the short odds.
Okay, Marden, barrier 6, Jay Kissick gets him in 56.5. You just mentioned the weight. He's obviously it's only a 5 kilo turnaround on multilateral. For the times and margins, men, it's a 1.7 length margin on last start. So going by the weights, big turnaround.
Yeah, big turnaround. So
can you not look in there?
Sorry.
I'm speaking.
Sorry, boss. With the weights, yeah, it does change things around. So it's bringing him into having a very good chance. He's a very fit horse. He races well at Rosehill.
Mulligan, barrier 5, rolled forward the other day, hung in there for a long way. Do the same again on Saturday? Or?
Oh, I don't know. I still reckon you've got to ride him quiet.
Yeah, this turn of foot. I saw he broke 39 on Saturday. That was good. Windbender, the great man.
He's going well, Mulligan, anyway, and I guess we'll go forward, but gee, I reckon he'd be better ridden quiet.
You just never cease to amaze me. Windbender, barrier 4, Tom Berry, winner of its last 2. She's down in the weights. Saturday grade, big track. Offer something?
Well, much stronger race. I think to her advantage is the bigger track and the extra 100 metres and the weight relief she's getting off those other horses. So she's got her chance, but it'll be a big step up for her, and hopefully she's not looking for further.
The 1400 metre fillies and mares, Titbit, first up off a brief let up or a spell, something you call it.
I think she's a great chance, Liam.
Big weight?
3 kilo claim, John Kissick.
Now you're talking. Good stuff. We'll leave it at that. 1500 metres,
Goes
Tromso.
Fresh, good draw, rider,
Yeah.
right, bang.
We finished. You're going to keep talking about it?
Sorry.
7s into 4s.
Sorry,
Thanks very much. Yeah, well, you're not helping me. 1500 metre event, benchmark 85, Tromso. He's third up. He's a winner over this distance at this track. He's got a big weight and an awkward draw. He seems to love to get back, get to the outside. Sense of timing about him. You do?
Yeah, I think you'll win. Yeah. Just, not by a big margin, just a little bit.
All right.
I think the 1500 metre barrier at Rosehill is very fair. I think forget the draw. If he's going to win a race, this preparation, or for the rest of his, or win another race in the rest of his career, I think it'll be Saturday. Obviously, needs to lift a little bit.
Oh, geez, I'm getting excited. Race 7, 1100 metres. 2 runners for the stable. Key West, he's first up. He's got me in a few times before.
Yeah, he's trialled really well. He looks great. Glenn Schofield rode him in a trial. His most recent trial said he felt terrific. He said he felt like he did when he was a younger horse, so that's good enough for me. I think he's close to his best form, and let's hope he can turn up because he's certainly good enough.